Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my movie review with minor spoilers of La Mise or Las Miserables, okay, however you want to say it. There's my ticket stub. I saw it this morning. There it is. Okay, it's of course a musical, okay, based on the Victor Hugo novel, and it was a Broadway play for a lot of years, and I think stage productions all around the country. Okay, and I think there was even a movie with Liam Neeson and Jeffrey Rush that came back out in 1997 or 98. Anyway, this one is a musical, and when I had first heard about this, I saw the trailer for this, saw Anne Hathaway singing the song "Dream, Another Dream." I wanted to see this movie. Okay, something about the trailer and her singing in it just made me want to see it. Okay, so I put it on my most anticipated movies for the rest of 2012. Anyway, I went to see it today, and this movie, of course, stars Hugh Jackman, Russell Crowe, Anne Hathaway, Amanda Seyfried, Eddie Redmayne. What's the other people that I want to get their names right? Amanda Seyfried, I said already. Sacha Baron Cohen, Helen Bonham Carter, Eddie Redmayne, Samantha Parks. Okay, those are the main characters in this. And like I said, the basic story, for those who've seen the play but already know, but for those who haven't, Hugh Jackman plays the character of Jean Valjean. Okay, he's basically a prisoner who's been in prison for 20 years, 2 decades. Okay, he got 5 years for stealing bread for his hungry nephew. He got 5 years for that, and then he got 15 years on top of that for constantly trying to escape from the prison. Okay, and after 20 years, he's been paroled, and he's basically on parole for the rest of his life, and he has to check in, I think, in every town. He has to check in with the local police. Okay, and of course, since he's a thief, nobody wants him around, of course, and they abuse him, and he actually gets refuge from a local bishop who takes him in, feeds him, gives him a place to sleep. But of course, Jean Valjean steals, okay, and he gets caught and brought back, and the bishop, instead of saying, yes, he stole from me, he actually covers for him and gives him an act of kindness by saying, yes, I did give him these things to take, okay, and of course, Jean Valjean is transformed by this, okay, and he vows to start over, and he doesn't check in anymore. He rips up his parole papers and decides to start new again. Of course, this doesn't sit well with Javette, played by Russell Crowe. He's the local police commissioner, and he basically hunts Jean Valjean for the rest of the movie. And let me just say, this movie just blew me away. I didn't actually cry. I mean, I teared up a lot during this movie. It's just such a good movie and a very emotional movie. Anne Hathaway, who plays Fantine, she's one of the local workers who works in the factory owned by Jean Valjean, and she basically loses her job, and she has a young daughter, Cosette, played by the grown-up Cosette, played by Amanda Seyfried. But at this point in the story, she loses her job. She basically has to, so she has no money to support her daughter, so she cuts her hair, like you see in the trailer. She sells her teeth, becomes a prostitute, and it's just her performance. Like, she's a supporting actress in this movie, and she's not in the movie that long, but well, she blew me away with her performance, and her singing that song, "Dream Another Dream," just blew me away. She was, oh my God, I can see why people are going crazy about her saying that she's going to be nominated. She definitely did. She made me tear up with her rendition of that song and her emotional performance. And I think that was a great idea for the director to have them sing live, because I think that added to their, added to their performance, basically, that you could sing and act at the same time and do it live. So it blew me away, her performance. And Hugh Jackman as Jean Valjean was absolutely, he blew me away too, especially in the beginning of the movie where you see him just fresh out of prison, a man at his lowest, and all throughout the movie he's, man, constantly on edge, trying to stay one step ahead of Javette, played by Russell Crowe. Now, Russell Crowe, a lot of people said his singing wasn't that great, and it wasn't that great, but it didn't bother me. His singing, out of all the people in the movie, I guess his singing was was the least, but his singing didn't bother me. It didn't take me out of the story, so I didn't have no problem with Russell Crowe. Okay, and Sacha Baron Cohen and Helen Bonham Carter, they were like comic relief in the movie, and they were okay in their parts and stuff. And Eddie Redmayne, who played Marius, he was good too, and he could really sing. He gave a good emotional performance also. But the person that I really, really liked also is Samantha Barks. She played Eponine, and she, without giving everything away about her character, she's like the daughter of Sacha Baron Cohen and Helen Bonham Carter, and she has kind of an unrequited love for one character in the movie. For those who've seen it, they know which character it is. And she kind of breaks my heart when watching her perform and sing her songs. And I just think Samantha Barks is absolutely beautiful, and she just blew me away with her performance. And also, Amanda Seyfried was a good singer. She sang a lot better than I thought. I'm assuming that she's singing, that was her singing, and she was really good too. And also there was another young actor who played Gavroche. I think the character's name was Gavroche. I think Gavroche. Anyway, played by Daniel Huddlestone. He was really good too, the young actor. He was really good, and I just, like I said, this movie had me tearing up all throughout it. I mean, there's certain moments that just blew me away, and I definitely think this movie's going to get nominated for Best Picture. Hugh Jackman's going to get nominated for Best Actor, Anne Hathaway for Best Supporting Actor. I would like Samantha Barks to get nominated for Best Supporting Actor too, but I don't think she is, because I think everybody's focusing on Anne Hathaway, and she was great. Trust me, she's in the movie not that much, but her performance is really good, gut-wrenching and emotional, and just blew me away. But I also loved Samantha Barks. I thought she was great as Eponine. I think I said that right. Eponine, right? I think she was just fantastic. And this movie, like I said, I'm glad this is the last movie I saw for the rest of the year. Completely blew me away. I'm going to get this movie, and I know when I watch it again later, a few months later, I'm going to be crying like a baby. Like I said, I was tearing up. Like, I don't think any actual tears, but I was sniffing and wiping my eyes because this movie is that emotional to me. Just a lot of great moments. And Hugh Jackman, and You Are the Man, after this Jean Valjean, he was just so good, you know, as a man, you know, at the lowest of lows and just trying to survive and get by and care for this young girl that was put in his charge. And he blew me away, Hugh Jackman. He was just that good to me. And like I said, Anne Hathaway, solid, and I think she probably will win the. Like I said, I know they said there's a lot of competition for that, but I think Anne Hathaway got a good shot of winning a Best Supporting Actress, excuse me, Best Supporting Actress, not win. I think she got a good chance. And I also, like I said before, but I'll say it again, Samantha Barks, I loved her at Eponine. I thought she was fantastic, and during her singing bits, it was so emotional. And there's another scene with her towards the end, and not towards the end, but another part of the movie which I don't want to give away, which just blew me away, and I absolutely loved her. And I think she played Eponine either on Broadway or on a musical, maybe in London or something. I think she might be from London. I'm not sure about that, but I know I think she was in the play actually also. And I read somewhere that I think that she beat Taylor Swift out for the part of Eponine, and I can't see Taylor Swift playing this part. Just, I don't know, Taylor Swift is just too beautiful, and I think the character, not that Samantha Barks is not attractive, she's very attractive, but I think she fit the part better. So that's just my opinion. And for those who've seen it, let me know what you think of it. I absolutely love this movie. It just, like I said, I was tearing up, and I don't think there's another movie that made me tear up throughout the movie. I'm trying to think of all the movies that I've seen this year. I don't think there was there wasn't a movie that made me. I think only maybe The Dark Knight emotionally made me happy, but this movie just had me tearing up and just blown away. And I have to give credit to it. I don't know, a lot of people also were saying they thought there was too many close-ups and stuff. That didn't bother me at all in this movie. I absolutely loved the way it was shot, and didn't bother me one instant. Okay, and definitely one of the best movies of the year. I definitely gotta say that. And I know people said it's long. It's almost 3 hours. I think it's 2 hours and 45 minutes or something like that. Almost 3 hours. But again, this movie didn't drag to me. I followed the story intensely. And it was up, and I also, like I said before, I thought maybe because like I said, in this movie is like 98% singing, everything, and maybe 2% maybe speaking, but 98% of the dialogue between the characters is just singing, straight singing, and I thought that would bother me, but it didn't bother me at all. Okay, so definitely one of the best movies of the year. Let me know what you think. Feel free to leave your comments down below. And this is Trade Pastor saying so long and take care.